and Aaron. Welcome to Battle Bros. Got some killer frequency. Just gonna hop right back in. No breaks.
Yep. No breaks. Brian's technically here too. He's just,
We seem to have lost him.
Right?
Oh no, I'm here. I'm just trying to process everything that just happened, okay?
Yeah, we're kind of at a loss here. I don't think we're very good at this game. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like listening to, because I'm just like, oh, well, maybe that, maybe this, and I'm just quietly trying to observe everything. But at the same time, I'm like, I am f***ing stumped here. I couldn't believe you came up with what you did. That's all.
I just am a little disappointed I missed some of the other dots the first time around. That I had to reload after they kind of gave me the answer. And then I had to figure out why it was the answer.
Yeah.
But, back to the mannequin room.
Yeah, a thing that's totally normal to say.
Right?
What? Oh, is it back further? Oh, right. The cans.
Yeah, the cans.
Fuck you, cans. Not tricking me this time. I'm onto your tricks. Huh.
Nice.
Not sure if I'll need this, but I have one.
Right?
Oh, they're all pointing to the
key.
board behind the board.
Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything
See that?
upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
All the arms are pointing to it.
Yeah, take a head with you. That might be useful.
I don't see anything else to grab.
Yeah.
Just why the mannequins?
Why not? They're creepy.
And that exit's still open. That's great.
It is.
Love that.
Yeah. You're gonna knock over those cans.
No, I'm not.
Nice.
I got something to do with this head, though, real fast.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Put it in the toilet?
Nope.
In the refrigerator. Oh.
Alright, that's rude. Alright, that's rude.
There you go. Nice.
Keep it cold for
Save
later.
that for
Oh, I got an
later.
achievement.
Yeah? Nice.
Fridge horror. Place the mannequin head into the fridge.
Oh, fun.
That is a reference to something, and I can't remember what.
No.
Hey, Forrest!
Oh, Jesus.
Peggy,
Come
give me
on.
some warning before yelling down the intercom?
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Sure, cool.
You couldn't have said that upstairs?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information.
Yeah, the
Give
tape.
it a play.
Give it a play. Also, doesn't look like there's anything there.
Well, that's a creepy noise.
Right? Is there a reason why it hisses?
It's the hinge, I'm guessing. If it's slowly closing.
George Barrow, 1968.
Something just
That's when this all
opened.
began for me. Follow
Or
the
closed?
maps, find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
I heard it again.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Okay.
It's just right here.
Sure it is.
All right, let's do the next one.
Okay. Yeah, let's signal the creepy music right about now. My brain, yeah, my brain kind of shut off on that. Like, nope.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by
Oh, I
running
think
through foliage.
maybe I should have.
Severe blistering to the feet.
This looks useful.
As though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Huh.
I think I maybe should have played the last tape, if that's what this is. This is hard to read.
Very much so.
I can't read it at all.
I'm sure my character will remember it for me.
Yeah.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation.
That's creepy.
From drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death
At 7. Right?
Probably.
Just put that by the door. That's not important. This is fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I get the feeling I'm gonna need that later.
Yeah.
Might be good.
I'm just gonna take a picture of this real fast. Hold on.
Alright.
Playing a
All right.
game based in like 1987, but also using technology from 2020.
Right? Let's take a picture of this with my phone real fast.
Because it was the same security system, I think.
Yeah.
It said it was the Starlink Security Alarm System 4000. So
Oh, yeah.
I remember hearing about that earlier. So we'll just I'll snap a little photo of it. I don't know if I need to come back for it, but I know where it's at. Oh,
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
so he died and somebody moved him.
Yeah.
Now, where the fuck am I going now?
You have 2 different locations to go to, I believe, actually.
God damn it.
Yeah.
No, we did that one.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a way back there.
Maybe.
Aha!
There it is.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation.
Oh, I think you already got that.
No, I
High
didn't.
amount of cortisol was found.
So he was under a lot of stress, but he was
Indicating
not
levels of
drunk.
Stress in the immediate moments before death.
So they lied about how he died.
Yeah,
Additionally,
That's
there
the one I
appears
found
to be
already.
A post-mortem injury to the arm.
Huh.
Oh. Looks like the right spot. Ah, yeah, there it is.
This has to be important.
The deceased is Caucasian, 18. Abrasions found in knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. No injuries were observed. From the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Toxicology report indicates the deceased has a high level of alcohol in their blood. So, and it says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia." So someone made the... Oh, Virginia Sullivan. All right.
Yeah, that was one of the doctors that we had to save tonight.
Yeah, so someone made her do a false police report, or a false coroner's report, I guess?
Uh-huh.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
All right, well,
Is that the final one right there?
or at least the next one. Ooh,
Ooh, a new
One
vinyl
last
for my
goodbye.
collection.
a story of love, tragedy, and betrayal. All right, I think this is the only thing, so yep. I don't see another photo.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death
That
of
moth
someone
is a
I
really
knew
good little
almost 20 years
thing.
ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek, drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing.
One, very well done. Two, it definitely has the movement
That I
that'll
can
make you look
save
around
some
the room.
folk from the
Yep.
worst. And I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener.
You really haven't.
Now you are
Right?
to start putting the truth together.
Bang.
So it sounds like people lied about how that
What
kid
the
died,
hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
and he was involved in having to cover it up.
Yeah, he was paid to cover it up.
And the reason why he had that board and all those newspapers wasn't to track the people down to kill them, it was because he was tracking them being killed.
Yeah.
Oof. This is very intriguing. Pick up the
Why?
fire extinguisher.
Right? Why did they kill the
What have you found, Forrest?
football player?
It's an autopsy tape.
He must have hit the guy.
Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It
Was I supposed to
sounds
come
he
and
was
talk to her
running
every
for his
time I
life.
found one?
Sprinting
Maybe.
through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on found the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier.
Yeah, we're ahead of the
When
reveal.
we had to call the takeout
Yeah.
restaurants.
Just a little bit.
Wasn't her name Virginia?
Yeah, with the frat boys.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
As he was moved.
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there.
Oh, that is weird.
Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But yeah,
wow.
not important right now.
Subject matter
Oh,
expert.
The
okay.
important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting
She
then?
definitely put in her 100 hours.
That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report.
And
If
he was the
hadn't
first
been
one dead.
eviscerated, we could have asked
Right.
him.
True. But Sandra is still alive?
Thanks to us.
Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly.
I think he was our
We've
tutorial
had a
man.
lot of callers
Right.
tonight, but
Yeah.
maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found
not.
everything?
I think so.
Poor to Clive to
Forrest.
stay alive.
What's going on here?
Right?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
I'll tell you what. This one little moment really kind of connects the dots for like the whole game.
Thank
Yeah.
God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
With the number of
Forrest, I'm
times we've
stressed.
just been doing
I mean,
dead air, you're worried
really?
about it?
How are we
Right.
supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
I don't think you're supposed to.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line. When you're ready, shut the music off.
Yeah.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Oh man, that was loud.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding. Like,
Redman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Good.
Mr.
Radio Man.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
Sorry to hear that.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Any guesses?
Clive.
I like any guesses.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Any guesses?
Nah, Clive.
Oh. but any guesses?
Any guesses?
Any guesses?
No, be straight with her. Go, Clive.
Yeah. Final answer?
Any guesses?
Just go with Clive. You know it's the right one.
Well-
Son of a bitch.
Can you think of any reason why you'd have been targeted?
No, I don't think so.
All right. When you were attacked earlier, you mentioned a name. Clive.
Oh, she did say
I don't
that.
know what I said then. I
That's
was
right, my guy said
petrified,
it anyway.
Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing.
You're live on
He'll
air.
come for me.
Bitch, you already
Virginia,
came for
it's
you.
okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man.
No, he's
Forrest.
not.
He's not. Thought so too. We have evidence! Why is so certain?
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well,
and we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
Live on air.
All right.
People.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I came
Yeah, I
to
noticed
work
top right
to
screen.
find
On here.
Right?
a boy on my
On
slab.
air.
Mm-hmm.
And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both.
A carrot
What's that?
stick.
You see, my sister is sick.
Oh.
She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said.
Nice try.
And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand.
I understand.
She
You're a piece of
needed
shit.
me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
So
Virginia?
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
I can take a stab.
Well, we
Right.
know Sandra
That's,
was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
Pretty stereotypical of a go-to.
All right, but before we go
The
asking
politician?
questions, I think we should know what we want to ask.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Remember the
Yeah.
scumbag?
We need to ask her
Yeah.
about finding the body. She was the one
Better
who
is
discovered
Ponty.
it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%.
Ponty would
She
be the
knows
plot
more than
twist.
she's saying.
Right.
I
Oh,
wonder
Ponty
what
would be
she's
the
hiding.
greatest plot twist of all
We'll
time.
hopefully find out
at
soon.
Ponty's Pizza!
Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard.
Ponty
We don't want her to
all
hang
along.
up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now.
Our deals are to
Hopefully
die
she's at her
for.
jazz studio.
Oh,
Stab.
no, that was poor choice of words.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16.
The Scream.
And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you ask.
well.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of
Or not.
course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Don't play games. Oh.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Throughout the
Sandra?
No.
Are you okay?
No,
was
Peggy said
years
to
ago.
be really gentle with her.
Oh.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
Sure.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
The river?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up,
Everyone
he said
kept
he'd
saying it was
stop
the
it.
reservoir. What the
I just needed to keep quiet, and everything would be okay.
Who
Of
was
course.
it? Nah, probably just be.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river? Right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry.
It's a crime
I
scene.
can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Crushed
You
it.
truly did great, Forrest.
Nice.
Well, folks, if
Hey,
anyone out
Kobe.
there has any thoughts
Boys.
on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Let me guess, line 1.
Always.
Is it line 1? Is it? Is it?
I have a theory that
Welcome to
line 2 doesn't
189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out
Hang
of
up.
the blue with
Hang up.
everything happening.
I know that noise.
But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
No, just say no. It's the
Like
pizza
now,
guy.
really, dude?
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie.
His first name's Peter.
I
Oh,
know.
God.
I like this name.
Peter
I knew
Roney.
it.
But
Peteroni.
she always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid. Can you believe it?
Folks always called him Pepperoni.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
I knew
You
it.
son of a bitch! Stop calling us.
Sorry, Forrest. Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the
I
line.
knew it. I knew it.
God damn it, he is the killer.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Hang up. It's PD again.
Caller.
It's definitely Ponty.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or
Damn
wet
you,
like
Ponty!
that.
Damn it, Pawnee!
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
It's Ponty. Ponty has to be the murderer.
Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry. That was too much.
Nope,
Occasionally,
just
It's okay.
sometimes
It's been a high-stress night.
he
Don't
says
worry
some
about
things
him
that
anymore,
sound like Brian
okay?
would say.
Not for tonight, anyway.
I know, right?
Yeah,
think he's
because
spent
this
for
guy's
now.
an asshole.
We've got another call. Whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Pawnee's Pizza. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to
If it's
189.16
Ponty
The
again.
Scream. With me,
I hope it is.
Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Hang up.
Don. I bet I know why
Don.
you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please,
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
She's downstairs, isn't she?
are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping?
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out.
Hey, you
I
took a
need
picture
you
of
to help
that.
me get inside.
Sure did.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which
Sounds
apartment
like
block do
you're
you live
breaking
in?
in.
Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there.
Town hall in the
Uh,
trailer park.
Sounds
Wait,
like a
yeah.
prime piece of real estate.
But that was a train
Not really
station.
carries at night.
Yeah.
Roller baby.
Shit.
We know who
She's
that is.
outside. She's outside Roller Ricky's.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muscle that thing in. Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any. The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please, I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
All right. If it's the same security system
Can
name,
you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't
if
do
she
that.
says the Starling 4000, she's trying to kill Roller Ricky.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's keypad.
Are you gonna
and it
help
looks
this
like it
woman
wants a
break in and
6-digit
kill
number.
Ricky?
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the
That
whistling
is
man gets me.
100%.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Nice.
Ugh. Rick. Next time on Battle Bros, boys.
Yeah, next time.
Next time on
We'll
Battle
find out.
Bros.
We'll find out what the fuck is going on with Don.
Yeah. Trying to kill Ricky.
I still think it's Pawnee